Hey, good morning, everyone. I just wanted to do a quick video, discuss a couple things. Um, this has just been happening to me, and in my just local area, and just wanted to tell you guys about it to watch out because it seems like people are starting to flake out a little bit. I got a couple of my close buddies here, and we've been talking about stuff forever about this, and we're supposed to, when anything happens. It's supposed to, we can run down to his place. He's got a place down south of here, out in the boonies, and I have a place way up in the mountains from here. Either place, if there's any trouble, we'll go there. Well, this guy lately, over the last, month or so, has completely flaked on me. We own a Macmillan 50 caliber together, and the last time we went shooting, about 3 weeks ago. The whole point was to go and shoot that. Well, he forgot it and brought his dad down there, who has a broken leg. And I was like, Jim, what the hell's, you didn't even bring that? We had bought ammo and everything to plan it and to sight the thing in at long range and all this. And oh yeah, I forgot it, but I bought my Makarov. I said, you bought a piece of junk down here, and that's our shooting trip for the day? I just wasted my whole day. And we went in together on a reloader, a new Dillon, about almost 2 months ago now, and I have I have about 1,000 rounds of bullets and cases and stuff. And I said, yeah, I'll go with you on that, just so we can reload that, and we'll be able to reload some other stuff too. But I wanted to do that 1,000 rounds of 45. Well, he hadn't even set it up yet. It was a big deal. A Friday 2 months ago. We were going to do that over the weekend. We hadn't found time yet to set that up, so he's flaking on me. So you guys watch out, and I'm going to ask to sell that 50 cal and just be done with it. I don't really need it. It's cool to have, but we'll just sell it in the ammo. Hell with it. I see the same thing in some other people here. Yesterday I saw Dr. Descent. He put out an announcement that they're going to do like a blog TV later, and they're going to discuss the oil spill and how there's no info on it. Well, I got on there, and he's on there with somebody else named Marco, who says that none of it has to do. It was not planned. It was not. I was going, you guys got to be kidding me. So I was putting links up in the room. One of them's from a scientist, right? I had this video, and it's in my favorites. It's right on top of my favorites. From a scientist. He's saying, you better get out of the country. You better get as far away from this stuff as you can, with the methane and everything. He says when that stuff starts coming in, people are going to be dropping like flies. And he says, get the hell out of the country now. And I don't know him. I don't. It seems to me like he knows what he's talking about. But to suggest, that this was they planned this and they're going to use it. See, that's my whole thing. I pointed out early on that it was planned. It obviously was planned. Back in January, they knew that the thing was going to be a disaster. And they did. They took actions. They sold stocks, which is completely illegal. Of course, that doesn't matter anymore these days, no matter what insiders do with stocks. But if you're Martha Stewart and you sold like $10,000 worth of stock, you're going to prison for a couple years. But these guys, they can sell all their millions and millions of dollars worth of shares. And nothing will ever happen to them. So, now the YouTube community of these gurus or whatever, they don't want to hear that this was the New World Order who did this. And I don't care what anybody says. This thing was set up, and they're going to use it. That's what I care about. They're getting ready to use it for something pretty soon. These guys want to get into the deep details of everything, and they say they think they're going to fix it. I was looking at Dr. Sennis, like, you think you're going to fix it? What are you, crazy? And then they get into the nuke. Oh yeah, well, they're going to nuke it. And I said, that's not, yeah. He said, well, they've done it a bunch of times before. Well, Russia's done it a couple times. As far as I know, they've never did it in deep water. They've done it on land, on a couple of deep wells on land a couple times. They've never done it underwater on top of a volcano. But him and Marco, and then some girl, she's apparently an expert because I guess she used to work on an oil rig as a cocktail waitress or something, because every other word on her mouth is fucking this, fucking that. So those three experts got together and deemed the whole oil spill as nothing, no big deal. It's just an accident, and they're going to fix it here real soon. Personally, I think they're all insane. Um, so this is really a nothing video. I just wanted to talk about that and how kind of weird stuff is getting lately. I mean, you know, people, some of these people better snap out of it because we're getting ready to do something pretty quick. The whole financial regulation. I mean, this puts all the power, all the financial power of the country with the Fed right now. If anything fails, if a bank, if they're having any trouble, private banks take the hit. And they've also directed all these pension funds, teachers' pensions, police, all this stuff. They've directed it to be put into investments in their banks that they control. So this is all of the big gathering of all the assets of the nation. And the USA right now is basically, it's in receivership right now. That's what we're facing. Not coming out of this. I don't care what anybody says. We're not coming out of this. Not in one piece. Not in any state that anybody has ever recognized this country to be. So I just wanted to put that out there. So thank you very much. Talk to you later.
With savings up to $15,000. On credit apps accepted, plus I'll pay off your trade no matter what you owe. This liquidation is going on right now while supplies last, and it's only at Colorado Springs Dodge, your Ram truck headquarters, where nobody beats a deal and does deal nobody. I just came to the point where I knew I had this in my life.
Community college wasn't for me, I guess.
I wasn't happy. I wanted more than that.
I want a career. It's not like other schools.
Teachers that have been in the field or are still in the field.
A nice, small, hands-on classroom. They want you to succeed in life.
What school does that happen at? It doesn't.
I love my job. I go home happy.
I got my career. I'm doing what I love. I'm ecstatic.
Everest. It's not just training for a career.
It's training for life.
My life. Everest. For life.
Baby stepped at 4 o'clock.
Truck headquarters, where nobody beats a deal and does deal nobody.
Disgraceful. To think that they would commit such a thing. Why, did you see the way Sam? Doesn't the sheriff know about this? Well, he soon will. Arabia. Well, I can assure you that's one place I'll never visit. Well, anyway, Andy, I walked up to this booth. It was one of those games where you throw the baseballs and you hit the wooden milk bottles.
And you won the doll.
Where do you get a doll like that for $2.25?
They're hard to come by, Floyd.
I had my choice of this or an ashtray shaped like a whale with its mouth open. I bought the hat.
Well, it's a nice hat.
Thanks. Andy, Sheriff.
Oh, hey, Miss Ashford.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Andy, are you aware of the performance that's going on over there at the carnival?
What performance is that?
It's called the Sultan's Favorite. It's a sort of hoochie-hoochie dance.
Disgraceful. Well, I didn't see anything disgraceful about it, and I've seen it 6 times. Native dances of the Orient. It's very educational.
Now, Andy, we insist that you do something about it.
Well, I'll go out there and have a look at it.
Well, I certainly hope you do something about
I'll certainly look at it.
Please do.
Bye-bye.
When you going on, Andy? Maybe I'll go with you.
Floyd, you've seen it 6 times.
Can a person ever get